What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I'm here to preview Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown releases on January 18th on the PS4 and Xbox One. So this is the next installment in the long-running Ace Combat franchise, a franchise that's been around for a very, very long time, a very different franchise, and a franchise that I think when it comes to the mainstream gamers, the gamers that, have their collection of games that they play, I don't really think it is a game that really stands out for them. Now, I remember seeing this trailer when it was first announced. I think this game was announced back in 2015. It was actually originally supposed to come out in 2017. So it is it's a little bit late. It's over a year late than when it was supposed to. But I remember seeing the trailer, and I actually thought it looked really, really good. I was excited to see what this game could do. Now, here's the thing. I am not a fan of this kind of game. Now, it doesn't mean I don't like this game. It just means I just don't play games that are like this. I've always been interested in them, and I've seen gameplay for this game, and, it's not like the most standoutish. I don't watch it. I'm like, you know what? That sold me. Again, a person that's never played this franchise before, that sold me. I'm getting it. It didn't do that. And is that a problem? Well, when you're doing this, obviously you don't make a franchise that gets to 7 games without having your core fans. Okay, so I assume the people that have been with this franchise for a long time or have supported it up till now, they're going to be getting it. Okay, so that's fine. But when you are looking for new people, I do think the goal is to always expand your fan base, right? So every new game in a franchise, every time you do it, I do feel like you're trying to get more people. And then, to be honest, it didn't grab me. But that doesn't mean it's going to grab nobody. I think this game could be rather successful. And it's coming out, late January, a little close to Kingdom Hearts 3, which I think will just take the hype away from basically any game. But I do think it's positioning itself in a rather nice spot to do okay. A lot of games don't come out in January. January is kind of a dead month for gaming. This January is a little bit interesting because we got a lot of episodic games. We got the 3rd episode of Walking Dead, the final season. We got the 2nd episode of Life is Strange. We got a couple others. We got the Resident Evil 2 remake. We got Kingdom Hearts 3. There's some different games coming out this month. So there's some diversity, and I like that. I like that this game is diverse. Now, I like what they're trying to do with this game. I honestly really like the aspect of the PlayStation side. Now, I have a PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation gamer. I respect all the platforms, but what I like about the PlayStation one is it comes with exclusive VR missions. Now, this is a game, especially when you see it, it's the first game made with Unreal Engine 4, so this game looks very good. And I remember that being a very standoutish thing in the trailer. The very first time I saw this game, when they announced it, it looked beautiful, and it still does look very, very good. And I think that does give it a leg up. I think the fact that this game does look so nice, I do think is a little bit more grabbing. I think if it's just a piloting game and just an aircraft game where it looks just not good at all, that's obviously not going to help the game at all. But I do think this game looks rather good, and putting it in the PSVR mindset, I do really, really like that aspect. I've been a supporter of PlayStation VR. I bought one the month that the system of that came out, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I haven't actually played it in a very long time, but this is a game that I think has that diversity aspect that could bring new people in, especially if you have a PSVR and you're kind of into this, or even if you're not, just to have a new experience, because that's what this really is, a new experience. To have that come to your headset, that's a really, really cool thing I think will end up doing really well. But, overall, again, I don't think this game is anything that massively special. Now, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this franchise. I've been keeping up with it. I've known that these games have existed, and I've always seen when these games have come out. It's been a while, actually, since the 6th installment. And like I said, this game has been worked on for a very, very long time. The positioning in January, a little rough. I think, again, Kingdom Hearts will really take away any momentum that this game can get. But this game has about a week before Kingdom Hearts or even Resident Evil 2's remake. It's got some time before those games come out. So I think it can position itself rather well to at least do something. But for me, it's the first standoutish game of this January period. Again, not counting the episodic games because they actually come out first. At least The Walking Dead does. But I do think Ace Combat is the first major franchise. And again, a game that was delayed, was supposed to come out a long time ago. And I'm interested to see how it does. At the same time, it honestly could be a game that comes out and just kind of sizzles. Like you see the IGN review of it online, whatever, and then you don't see anything else afterwards. So it's possible that's it too. But I'm hoping that this game can be cool. I like the look of this franchise. I've liked the name. I like the concept that this franchise does. And obviously, making 7 games, it's had to have some a lot of people follow it and keep up with it and support it through all these times. So I really hope this game does well, and I think it could. I think it'll be an overall solid game. But let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about about the Ace Combat franchise? What do you think about Ace Combat 7? Are you looking forward to it? Let me know all that stuff in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel Podcast Now. Hit that bell icon so you guys are notified on all our future uploads. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next game preview.